coming. Now we'll see how these Russians deal with a crack SS division.
Hans?
Have courage, my friend.
Yeah, Hans, I've just noticed something.
These communists are all cowards.
Have you ever looked at our caps recently?
Our caps?
The badges on our caps. Have you looked at them?
What? No. A bit?
They've got skulls on them. Have you noticed that our caps have actually got little pictures of skulls on them?
I don't, so...
Hans, are we the baddies?
And now, here's Scott, Gabe, and Ben.
Not, you know, hey, you know, what's happening? Like, what is happening? What the fuck is going on? I mean, is this it? This is it, right?
I hope it doesn't get more of
What
this.
are you talking about? I
What
mean,
more do you want?
you can't honestly think that we're not in it. This is it. This is the thing that we've been warned about, that, like, everyone says, that's not going to happen. There are guardrails. They're not. They're not, right? There's nothing that can stop this guy.
I don't know. I don't know if there's anything that can. Little by little, they're falling off, though. There's a few...
Little by little?
I'm talking about his support is falling off just a little bit.
It's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late. I love these idiots like Joe Rogan. You know, well, we don't want militarized unit patrolling the streets like the Gestapo. No, we don't. But that's what you fucking voted for. And it doesn't matter if you don't want it now. You fucking... Going after the Fed chair? This is nuts. This is really fucking nuts. And if anybody can't see what's going on here, they're willfully blind. Threatening Greenland? It's crazy. We can put bases anywhere we want on Greenland. It's part of the treaty. They said we could do it. We don't have to take them over militarily. We don't have to. Targeting Somalis next, just coming out and saying, you guys are fucking next. Get out. It's insane.
Have you ever tried talking to somebody about this that actually believes what he's doing is right? It's even harder to talk to people about it.
They're fucking...
I don't know. Okay, right. So somebody could say, well, Maduro elected, he drove up inflation, took away government services, cratered the economy, calls martial law, suspends all elections. Who does that sound like to you? And when he suspends all elections, seizes absolute power, calls martial law, when that happens, he'll have the entire Western Hemisphere on lockdown. And all of that is going to be done in our name. So everyone looks at all of us. Doesn't matter who we fucking voted for. This is on us. In 40 years, when Steven Spielberg Jr. is making his Schindler's List, we're the Nazis. We'll be the Nazis. There's no way we can get out of this. Where can you go? What can you do? I mean, there's got to be some people in Florida they want. They'll come for you eventually too, Gabe.
I'm speechless. Every time I turn on the news, I'm like, I just can't believe it. We did what? Every time I turn on the news.
It's crazy.
And not just turn on the news, it's everywhere. And who wants this? Who voted for this? Did they really vote for this? That's the question.
I can only imagine that really sick people voted for this, and really rich people voted for this. Because I can't see anybody else getting out of this with what they wanted. I mean, if we get out of this intact, it's going to be a fucking miracle. And a lot of people are going to be hurt, and a lot of people are going to be not going to come back. They're not going to come back from this. Solace in knowing that the people who voted for this guy are going to get fucked by this guy too.
It's the worst I told you
That's
so in history, dude.
I guess that's something, right?
That's the worst I
It's not
told
very
you
Christian,
so in
but
history.
that's something. I mean, nobody else is being Christian.
Excuse me,
so,
it passes
what the
for what's
fuck?
Christian these days.
Scott's fighting with
It's
Stu.
crazy.
Scott's fighting with Stu.
So I don't know. I mean, should we
Stu started it.
try to contact our buddy John? See what he's up to?
Who?
He's on the scene.
John Oakes. John Oakes is on the scene.
Oh,
Can you send me a Zoom link that I can send to John?
sure.
First-hand account of what's going down in Minneapolis.
First-hand account from our buddy John Oakes, who has done he's done a lot of photography for us, a lot. We put out a book of his photography. I mean, it was all us, but still, he did the pictures, right?
All except the back cover where somebody else took the picture where he's in it with you and Ryan.
Yeah, isn't that a bit of a Faustian bargain? Oh, hey, we'll put out a Faustian bargain. We'll put out a book of your photography, but it has to be all us. Ah, okay. I guess I'll do it.
A Faucian debauchery?
No, not that.
Anything but that.
John,
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
John, we can hear you. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Yeah. I had to figure out how to use the Zoom. I haven't used it in forever.
Well, you should probably get used to it, my friend, because it looks like we're all going to get locked down pretty soon.
Yeah, from the
Again.
looks of it, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks for zooming in with us. What have you seen? What's going on over there?
Well, it is as crazy as the news says it is. Luckily for me, my block, I live on the edge of downtown in Elliott Park. We literally have nothing here in our block. But you go one block over in a lower income area. And
Right.
they're staged there. They're doing traffic stops. And it's very, very intimidating. You got these military dudes with their guns. And it's intense. Every morning I go for my morning run. I'm running around town all over Minneapolis.
Right.
And then I go through all the neighborhoods and they're just staged there. They're sitting there. I haven't really seen any violent abductions personally, but they are happening. I live literally just a couple blocks away from where Renee Good was shot and murdered. That's on my daily run. I just get out of my house, take a left, and I'm there. And it's just it's infuriating.
Right. It just seems like Minneapolis seems like the last place where you would want this to happen.
Okay. And then, if you're at 34th and Portland, her memorial where she was murdered, you go 3 blocks the other way. That's where George Floyd was killed.
Right.
It's literally in the same blocks. It's too much to handle.
You would think if any of these people had actual training, which they fucking haven't, they would be told, hey, take it easy, because we don't want another George Floyd there. But the difference now is they're doubling down. Like, fuck you, you deserved it. And if you have a problem with it, we're going to get you too. Is that what's going on?
I've heard that they don't have any training. They're just getting hired and issued a gun and pushed out into the world. And it's all the
January
MAGA
6th.
people, January 6ers, yeah.
Yeah.
Shows up here, like I live my life in venues, you know that. All the shows, they're getting canceled because of fear of the ICE people. Just Sunday night at the Pillar Forum down the road. It's in a very ethnic, restaurant-y neighborhood. There was an all-age show by the performer Anita Velveeta. And in between sets, it's one of those venues that's always hot, so everyone comes out and hangs out on the street. Apparently there was a bunch of ICE people there, and punks being punks, they're going to scream stuff. So all age kids, right? They're shooting pepper balls or that spray stuff at them, and they're hitting them with batons. The Pillar Forum was smart enough to get everybody back in and lock the doors before they could leave, but everyone got home safe and everything, and they had to cancel the rest of the show. But it's too scary to even go to shows up here.
This seems like this is the turning point, because when it was here, it didn't seem as bad as it is there now, and it didn't seem like LA. I mean, who knows? I wasn't in LA. I was on tour when it happened here, and I'm not there now. But it just seems like it's ramped up.
I don't know how we're gonna get through this. I don't know what he's gonna do next. It's all of this because of that he fiddled with some kids, right? We're all in agreement, right? He's just trying to cover. It's all that. I don't know. And then, you got that dingling Christy Nome, and then that Bovino guy saying that. Back to the Renee Good thingy. They're telling us to not believe what we saw in that video, right?
Right.
Even the video that the cop or whatever he's called, from his point of view, shows that he murdered her. It's just too infuriating.
But it happens the day after the 5th anniversary of January 6th, where they're like, you didn't see that. That's not what happened. And, it's 5 years ago, and you're like, duh, maybe I didn't. But then they're so emboldened that the next day, like, that thing that just happened, you didn't see it. And you know what? People are going along with it. People are going, you're right. I didn't see that. And fuck anybody that says I did see that.
Yeah. I don't know how your news reports are coming across, because I live here, so I get to see the local news. But if you guys didn't know, the day that Renee Good was shot and murdered, just up the road in a different neighborhood, at Roosevelt High School, these goons came into the school, were arresting and like handcuffing staff and hitting kids with pepper balls and batons. Kids at a school, Roosevelt High School.
Yeah.
It's just, it's too much to handle, I know Chicago had a little bit of it. Hopefully, Gabe, you're going to be okay.
They're just talking about that.
Yeah. I mean, we're 3 white dudes. Gabe, I don't know.
I'm speechless. I can't talk I can't talk to people that I used to be able to talk to and say, hey, did you just watch what happened? Did you see what happened? No. Well, what about this? What about that? No, I can't talk to people.
They see the exact opposite of what you saw. They see what they want to see, right?
Why would they want to see that? Who are these fucking lunatics who would want to see that? They want to see women shot. Cars.
But they're too invested. You're right. There are some people who want to see that, but there are some people that are like too invested. And if this whole thing turns out to be, if fucking liberal pinheads turn out to be right about anything, oh my God, I can't let that happen.
It's going to come a point where it's not just our brown friends that are getting abducted.
Right.
They're coming for us too.
Absolutely.
Like right now they're at the Whipple building is where they're, I guess, staging, or their headquarters in Minneapolis is. There's peaceful protests out there right now. Day and night, they're out there on the streets or the sidewalks. They're coming out just to agitate the crowd and shooting them with pepper balls, or that's agitates.
The whole point is so Trump can send in the real guys.
I mean, he's going to cancel the elections because of it. That's what he wants to do.
Of course, absolutely.
He doesn't want to go to jail or
absolutely
be impeached for the 30th time.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Well, be careful out there, for God's sake. And
yeah, I'm trying. Hopefully, it doesn't come to you. I mean, yeah, Dan, Gabe, I hope you guys are going to be ready for it.
They'll go to Madison next.
Plenty of libs there.
Damn liberals.
And they got good tacos, too. All right.
Yeah. All right, it was nice talking to you guys.
Yeah, it was nice talking to you. Good
wish
to see
we were doing
you.
it under better circumstances, Joe.
Yeah, we wish you luck.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
All right, John.
Okay.
All right, see you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Gabe, who do we have on the show today?
Today, we have someone different. Selena Fragasse. How do you say? Fragasse.
All right,
Fragasse.
okay, all right. You know what? Let's just start the show over. All right, let's just
Here's Lauren O'Neill when you
Here we go.
start the
Let's go.
show over.
Oh, here's
Hey, everybody, how you doing? Welcome to another episode of Livers. Gabe, how you feeling? You feeling okay this week? You feeling better than you did last week?
Last week, I was under the weather. I was coughing. I couldn't barely breathe, and I barely said 2 words. I got a little.
I know it was actually a pretty great episode, Ben. That was a great episode.
It was a great episode.
This week, after schlepping hundreds and hundreds of records up and down my
After
stairs,
schlipping, you were schlipping something?
I was carrying.
schlepping.
I had to carry all
Schlepping.
these vinyl records up down my,
Your
up my
Yiddish isn't
stairs,
very good.
box them, package them, bring them back downstairs. I'm about.
He schlips it in.
Anyway.
Go ahead.
My legs are killing me.
Slippery.
I haven't shaved in
box
weeks.
them
Look at
and
this.
you
I
ship
haven't
them.
shaved.
Months.
Lots of luck,
Not
smart
months.
ass.
But I'm trying to get these records out, and it's taking its toll on me.
We can see.
Yeah. Yeah. Gabe, who's on the show today?
Today, we have Selena Fragassi.
So it sounds like a memorial. Today,
No,
the sun's not shining as brightly.
Selena Fragassi. Is that how you say it?
Talk to
She's an author. Author.
Yeah.
Writer. She wrote more books in 1 week than I wrote in my life.
That's right.
How do you know her?
She, I've known Selena for a while. She actually did some photos for us. I don't know if you remember that photo of Ryan and I outside along the Riverwalk, where I sort of look like Tuesday Weld on the cover of Matthew Sweet with my winter hood up. She did that photo, but she's a writer for the Chicago Sun-Times and Spin. She makes frequent appearances on Fox News 32. And she's got a lot of books out. She recently put out a book on Pearl Jam called Pearl Jam Live that we'll be talking about today. Ben is very excited to talk about Pearl Jam. Maybe we'll do a nice What's the Best. She's a book putting out machine. Last year she did a book on Pearl Jam, Alanis Morissette, Sabrina Carpenter, Greta Gerwig, and the books ain't gonna stop. They keep coming. So yeah, her book Pearl Jam Live is available now, and I wrote the foreword. Just saying, it's the best foreword I've ever written. It's the only foreword I've ever written. Have I ever written a foreword? Gabe, you've written a few forewords.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Have I?
Maybe liner notes. I don't know. Liner notes, forwards, it's the same fucking thing. So I wrote the liner notes for this book. Isn't it?
I don't think so. I think a forward is whatever you want to say, because that's what you wrote. Anything you wanted to say. Your forward has nothing to do with the book. It's more about your experience with...
No, it has to do with the book.
Man.
You're basically, you're setting the table for the book. Ben, can you please help me out?
Sure. He's setting the table for a book about Pearl Jam Live. And
Ben, you're not going to be very helpful on this episode today at all, are you?
I'm playing Gabe tonight.
Why? Why are you doing that? Why?
No reason.
Come on.
No reason.
So Selena's here. We're going to talk about that. And that's all we're going to talk about. We're not going to talk about anything else, Gabe. We're not going to talk about Joe Rogan. We're not going to talk about the Golden Globes. The Golden Globes. Did you guys watch the Golden Globes? Was that last night or the night before?
2 nights ago.
2 nights ago. Actually, 5 nights ago, right?
Right, 5 nights.
5 nights ago. Golden Globes, one battle after another. Cleaned up. I put on the house coat. I put on the glasses. I put on the hat. I got the mustache still. And every time I put on the outfit, somebody won. You're welcome.
No way, yeah.
Mostly it was Paul
Good
Thomas
job.
Anderson. So nice to see
job.
Paul Thomas Anderson get up and get awards himself.
We all did our part.
It's crazy that Paul Thomas Anderson did not get up for awards for There Will Be Blood.
Right.
The problem was There Will
Paul
Be Blood came out the
Tanner's
same year as No Country for Old Men, and it's a
That's
toss.
That's a Sophie's choice right there.
Oh, if ever there was one. Gabe, have you ever seen Sophie's Choice?
What came first, the saying Sophie's Choice or the movie Sophie's Choice?
The movie Sophie's Choice.
Did it? So when you're talking about a Sophie's Choice, you're talking about the movie?
That's right.
I didn't know that, but I've never seen it. So, I guess
So do you know what that choice is? Do you know what Sophie's Choice is in the movie? And what the expression means?
It's between Coen Brothers and Paul Thomas Anderson.
it's you can't win with either choice, right? Or you can't lose, or something like that.
It's more like it's a heartbreaking choice.
Yes, like picking your favorite child.
Booger.
Exactly. You nailed it.
It is, but it's picking your favorite child if the Holocaust was involved. That's what it's like.
Okay, then.
Do you get me, sweetheart?
This is the lighthearted intro, by the way.
Yeah, right.
This is our second pass at this. we tried to liven it up a little.
I want to talk about One Battle After Another wins for comedy at the Golden Globes. The Golden Globes, they're bullshit. We all know. But
although
One
it's a
Battle
very
After
funny
Another-
movie, it is a very funny movie.
Comedy or musical, One Battle After Another.
Crazy.
Now,
That's crazy. It is crazy.
Sinners
Dude.
is in the drama category. Now, Sinners. If ever there was a movie that they could have stuck in the musical category, it
Right.
could have been Sinners, right?
You're right.
Kinda, yeah,
It was the only
definitely-
real
definitely.
musical out of any of the movies that were up for.
Oh no, not your boys movie. Not your boys movie. The one that you love so much, Bruce Springsteen movie.
Stop.
Turd. Dude, no one
That
likes
was
it.
also in the drama category, and I had a good laugh about that. That could have been in the musical or comedy, and I'm not saying which one. So I was sure they were going to have Sinners win for the drama. I thought, okay, the only reason
murdered
One
my
Battle is in
song,
comedy is because they want Sinners to win something. And then it turned out they were just going to give that box office achievement award to Sinners.
Yeah, that was, boy, oh boy. Talk about, I was
Right.
like, what is this? Cinematic and box
It was the money. But, fuck me. So what they really wanted to do was give Hamnet the best drama. So they had all of their cakes and all of their eating, too. One Battle, Sinners, and Hamnet.
How
Gave your
brutal.
thoughts.
I've never seen Hamlet.
Hamnet.
I know. It has something to do with Shakespeare, but I don't know what. Am I right?
I'm sure you'd rather talk about football, but I'm not going to do it.
No, my team lost, and it's over for me, but that's all right. The Chicago team is still in, and maybe by this time next week, they won't be. We'll see. That's all I got to say.
I'm sorry. All I heard was blah, 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 blah. One more thing about the Golden Globes. Wanda Sykes was there, and Wanda Sykes
That was
dunking on Bill Maher was pretty great.
Oh, the look on his
The look-
face.
Oh, the look on his face was
What did she
priceless.
do? What did she do?
Man, for a guy who calls himself a comedian, he's got no sense of humor. Certainly not about himself.
No, he's our generation's
Train
Bill
wreck.
Crystal.
What else happened? The Kenosha Kickers jacket mystery has been solved. Ryan Grohl, he came forward.
Ryan Grohl.
Who
Ryan
took him
Grohl.
so
What's with the yawning?
I don't know.
Ben,
I
stop
don't know.
it.
What took him so long, Ryan Grohl?
Right.
I don't
The
know.
man's name is Grohl.
I guess he listened to our podcast last week, and we were
Oh, okay.
telling him to come forward.
It can't be his real last
Apparently,
name.
he
I don't
just had
buy
one
it.
lying around.
Something's rotten in Denmark.
as you do.
Now we also told the belly
Thank you,
flop-
Ryan.
the belly flopper to reach out. Have we gotten
Belly flopper.
any?
Yes, we have.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we have. And it was Ryan Grohl. I have a feeling that guy,
A race kerfuffle.
he's not going to be coming out for quite some time.
Do you think he knows? Do you think he knows he's national news?
How can he not know?
He seems like the kind of guy who might not know.
I mean, see, that's the thing. When people say, a fan did this,
No.
the guy might not necessarily have been a fan. Just because you buy a ticket and come to the show doesn't mean you're a fan of us. As many people in the comments can attest to.
Ben, what's new with you?
I'm in a funk here with TV.
Funk. You're in a goddamn funk.
Movies have been great, but every time I start a new series, I'm like, I can't watch this. It's
You
terrible.
didn't like Task?
Terrible shit. The Task is the best of a bad lot.
What do you expect?
I'm talking
He's
about
just some
All
fan.
Her Fault with Sarah Snook. That was one and done. The Beast in
Didn't
Me.
she win?
I think so. The Beast in Me with Claire Danes. That was one and done.
Gabe likes it.
I didn't watch it.
This gay hockey player thing that everyone is going
right.
out for.
Not good?
One and done.
Gabe, what did you think
I'll
of
give
it?
it a chance.
Which one? The gay hockey player?
The gay
I'll
hockey?
give
Yeah.
it a chance.
I don't even know what that is. I don't watch
I
TV.
mean, watched. You know, you say watched. It was more like you luxuriated.
Yeah, it took a long time with each
Right.
episode.
he really looked under the hood of each episode. Really, like he took it apart.
He was
It was like a toddler.
he
in a-
got
in
really
a playpen.
interested, then he somehow lost interest, and then picked it up again the next day.
Then he fell asleep, took a nap, and then woke up surrounded by pieces of it, wiped the drool off of his mouth, started crying, and said, "Where's my going?"
I saw a trailer of a movie I might want to go see.
Oh,
You're but you're probably going to hate it because it's not whatever.
Sung Sung Blue, with Hugh Jackman.
No.
Huge jacked man.
It's a movie called Send Help.
He's the new player.
Oh,
Huge
you know,
jacked man.
Listen,
we saw this movie, Triangle of Sadness. Is that what the movie was called?
Yeah.
Huge jacked.
That's this.
I don't think
That's this. That's
Huge
this.
jacked
Is it?
man.
Yes, the second part of Triangle of Sadness is this
Oh,
movie.
the second part. Oh,
Yeah.
the second part. Yeah.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Yeah.
I'm right at
Aren't
the
you excited every time Sam Raimi tries to make another movie?
No.
Okay, me either.
written by Damian Shannon and Mark Swift. What, that doesn't do anything for you?
What do you give? No. You're getting no credit. Zero. Speaking of being punk, I was listening to Queen of Hearts the other day. Now, by Juice Newton. Right. Queen of Hearts. Is that Jeff Lynne's entire thing?
Did he produce it?
No. He didn't. I don't think he did. But if you listen to Queen of Hearts, you hear that playing with the Queen of Hearts, no one in it, it's right, with the acoustic guitar. It's exactly what Jeff Lynne does with the acoustic guitar and Running Down a Dream. I'm running down a dream, never a company,
He does it on other songs too.
Oh, you're
It's his thing.
you're putting that Running Down a Dream thing onto Jeff Lynne.
Jeff Lynne produced
Right,
Full
that
Length
means
Fever.
he's in charge of the da-na-na-na-na-na?
Yes. That is a Jeff Lynne thing, and I'm saying Jeff Lynne stole that entire thing from Queen of Hearts.
Oh, God, you're right. This is totally the Jeff Lynne thing. This is like that George Harrison and stuff.
Yeah, what Jeff Lynne did.
Right.
God, what a jam!
It's in GTA. Yeah, she goes. Oh, you got the music on here.
I mean, okay, and is not Jeff Lynne.
Which Jeff Lynne song should I play right now?
Play "Running Down a Dream" from
Mm-hmm.
Tom Petty.
Go ahead.
Singing. Right. Edmonds has a version of Queen of Hearts. You do the math.
Some complicated math right there.
Who's Dave Edmonds?
Oh,
Dave Edmonds. Slipping
Dave
Away.
Edmonds.
The Dave Edmonds. Lynne produced two songs, including the hit Slipping Away, written by Jeff Lynne, which became Edmonds' second U.S. top 40 hit. 1983 on Information is the name of the record.
I'm going to listen to Slipping Away. Hang on.
You guys don't know Dave Edmonds?
I do. I totally know Dave Edmonds. I don't know if I know
Rock
this song.
Pile? Guitars. Do so because it's from a record. Repeat When Necessary is the name of the record, and that record came out in 1979, which I believe is a year, maybe 2 years before Juice Newton's Queen of Hearts. So he totally must have heard Juice Newton's Queen of Hearts.
Okay, we get it.
I'll
It's
be-
a good song. Great song. Great
Bird.
song.
He said,
You don't buy it?
he was already famous and
Dude,
he already makes music.
are you saying you don't hear it? Running Down a Dream?
Yes,
Queen
we
of
hear
Hearts?
it,
You don't
but
hear this?
That's, he's just
Don't speak
using
for other people. I'm
he's
talking about
using the
you.
same formula for another hit. After he had 20 hits.
But does he have an ELO song that has that acoustic answer?
That's what I'm wondering. Come on, smart ass. Does he?
There's some hits. ELO has a ton of hits, I'm telling you.
No
Yeah,
one
nobody's
is doubting that ELO, but I'm saying, are they like this?
I don't know, but Jeff
Okay.
Lynne, he's done pretty good for himself.
No one's saying that. I'm just saying he's biting this.
I think he's Sir Jeff Lynne to you, by the way. He
Oh,
might-
really?
He might
Well,
be.
Guess what? I'm an American. I don't go for that shit. I mean, I was an American. Who knows? We're probably going to have to go for it pretty soon. See, Dave Edmunds produced that record. Oh, and it was released on Swan Song Records, which is Led Zeppelin's record label. Queen of Hearts. He produced this. So Jeff Lynne is biting Dave Edmunds' producing style. So Dave Edmunds should have been producing Tom Petty and George Harrison and Roy Orbison. Dave Edmunds should have been in the Traveling Wilburys.
Instead of Bob Dylan.
No, instead of Jeff Lynne. Come on, I mean, we've uncovered something. This is like some real detective work in real time. This is good podcasting.
Yes. Which
Maybe
came first?
maybe we will be up for a Golden Globe in podcasting next year.
How are you going to have a Golden Globe for podcasting and you don't mention Mark Maron? And it's his last year, and you introduce an award for something that a guy started. He started this thing, and it's his final year, and you introduce an award on the same year, and not only do you not give him the award, you don't even nominate him? Oh! No! You know, I feel like I'm doing this podcast by myself. Hey, everybody, it's Selena Frgassi. Frgassi?
Yeah.
Frgassi? Okay. Not Frgassi.
Or Fugazi, if you want to go that
Fu-
way. Cool.
All right, is it Fugazi? I mean, I just saw a movie yesterday, and they said it was Fugazi. It's Fugazi. Fugazi is saying the name of their band wrong, right?
I think I've just adopted Fugazi because it's like Fugazi, so I'm going with that.
Well, they say Fugazi,
Well,
but
wrong.
but if you watch Donnie Brasco, if you watch the new Jim Jarmusch movie I saw yesterday, they say Fugazi. And I'm going to have to believe Al Pacino on this one.
Is it the same thing? Is that what they named their band after, that Italian word?
A fake, meaning a fake, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But enough about that. How are you? You just got back from vacation, right?
Yeah, I did. I was in Mexico for 2.5 weeks. It was great.
How did you find it?
You know, Montezuma had some great revenge on me, so that was fun.
Oh, yeah. That was.
But I saw a whale jumping in the ocean. That was a first.
Right.
I loved it. I loved every minute. It was great.
Well, for people who don't know, you write for the Chicago Sun-Times, you write for Spin, you make frequent appearances on Fox 32, which is different than Fox. You're a reporter on the scene. And recently you put out a book on Pearl Jam called Pearl Jam Live.
Yeah.
Here it is right here. No one can see this, but I have it. Gabe, you've got a copy, don't you, Gabe?
You gave me a copy.
Look,
I got
Scott,
it
you're
too.
missing the lead here that you wrote the intro.
Is that the lead, though?
That's the lead. That's what ties us together.
Sure.
This moment.
The real question
So
is, how did Scott become the person to write the forward, the intro, whatever you want to call it?
He
How
was
did
literally one of the first people I thought of. And I think...
No,
No, I'm
there was
serious.
a long list of people.
No, first of all, I love giving space for my local Chicago people. I feel like anytime I can do that, I'm a happy, happy person. And I think when I don't know, as I was like writing this book and just thinking about the legs of Pearl Jam and just like you were in that world to me, and I was listening to Local H alongside Pearl Jam in the same era, and of course you had the song Eddie Vedder, and I personally just wanted to know the story behind that song and if you had met Eddie Vedder, so it was a selfish move, honestly.
Right. Sure. What did you fall in love with first? Was it music or was it journalism?
Music. I come from
Yeah.
a very musical family, and I'm the only one who got passed by with the genetics to know how to play any instrument or sing. My mom played in a folk group in the 70s. My dad plays banjo. My brother can play anything by ear. My grandfather played accordion. I just grew up in a very musical family, and I went to shows very young, and then I just got obsessed with like musicians because you all have this talent I've never been able to master, and just the thought process that goes behind writing songs. I just have been enamored by that. And I remember my dad was a longtime subscriber of Sun Times, way before I started. Moderately strict when I was growing up, to like in a good way. No 14-year-old should be going to like the metro by herself or something, even if you couldn't get in at that point. But I remember I would always flip through to see what Jim DeRogatis wrote about the bands I loved, and he panned every single one of them,
Right.
rightfully so, looking back in hindsight. But I was like, I want this job one day. I want to do that. And then I saw Almost Famous, and I was 18, and it clicked, and I don't know, just all spiraled.
So that was it. It was Almost Famous that made you want to become a journalist or a writer.
I think that's what, and it's funny because I just interviewed Cameron Crowe. Huge
I know.
lifetime moment for me because I love Cameron. But I think that's when I thought like this is really it could be a job. But when I first got started I was going to Columbia College, Chicago, and I was in a freelance writing class, and we had guests every week, and this woman, Amy Schroeder, who founded Venus Zine, which is now unfortunately not in publication, but a great magazine, cultural piece about women and culture and music. She was looking for pitches, and this was probably like, when was this, 2006 or something? And I pitched a story on a singer who no one had heard of yet, and her name was Adele, and that was my very first piece of music journalism. If you don't count the fact that I wrote a letter to Donnie Wahlberg, Care of Tiger Beat, that got published when I was 10, that actually is my first piece of music journalism.
Well, I mean, you did a book about him,
I did.
right? I mean, let's look at this. This is crazy. I mean, just this last year alone, you put out books on Pearl Jam, Alanis Morissette, Sabrina Carpenter, and Greta Gerwig. What the fuck?
I know. I was busy. Busy.
I mean, these, I haven't seen the other books, but I'm looking at this Pearl Jam book, and this isn't nothing. It's not like some 50-page book that Gabe would write. It's like, it's a real book with, real stuff, every date that they've ever played. There's a lot that goes into making a book like this.
Yeah.
How do you make 4 of them in 1 year?
I just didn't sleep, but I think, I'm so grateful for this job I have because I wake up with imposter syndrome almost every day. Like, how do I have this job? It's amazing. I love it so much. And so I think when I had this opportunity to start writing books and the publisher kept kind of asking me if I wanted to take on some or if I had ideas, I just wanted to keep it going. That's just been my motivation. Like, don't let this get away from me. So I just, sacrificed life and sleep and did it. But I think like once you get in the groove, and I'm like a big researcher anyway, and I've been writing so long that stuff just kind of comes naturally to me. So I get in these like almost Kerouacian fits where I can just write for a long period of time and it kind of gels together.
Yeah, doing a lot of drugs. What drugs are you on?
Sans drugs, yeah.
Okay.
Just
all right. Okay. But how long did it take you to from beginning to end do the Pearl Jam book?
So I started the research pretty early into the process, like a year in advance or so. But I was concurrently writing the Alanis book, and I wanted to give each their space because obviously they're very different subject matters, even though they're the same kind of time period. But when I wrapped up Alanis, and then I think it took about 3 months total to actually do the writing part of it, but a lot of the research had been done already.
Did you see the parallels between them, like, lyrically? Eddie Vedder's sort of taking the side of women in a lot of songs, like Dar, obviously, and Alanis Morissette is like sort of picking up the torch for women. So, I mean, did you see that kind of thing, like going back and forth?
Yeah, I mean, and certainly there was a lot of angst from a lot of these artists in the 90s. There's a lot of that kind of venom in these songs. But I think that's interesting because I think, Eddie Vedder was very much at the forefront in the 90s of really fighting for abortion rights and for a lot of causes, but really standing up for women. And when he went on SNL and he went on MTV Unplugged and he made very visceral comments on those things, I think he really put his foot out there. And he was thinking of his fan base and the causes that were close to them as well. And I think when I did an interview, someone pointed out to me, like, you really love storytellers. And I think that was a through line, too. I think there's such a great narrative capability of Alanis and Eddie Vedder that I really kind of clung to, maybe as a storyteller myself, that I find a lot within their lyrics to cling to.
What were you learning about Sabrina Carpenter and Alanis Morissette while you're making those books? What stark differences would you say stood out?
Well, it's interesting because you can see the genesis of what Alanis started and how a lot of these confessional singer-songwriters have picked it up in a new era. And so I don't know if Sabrina's necessarily in terms of what Alanis was writing about, but she's certainly very feminist and very outspoken in her lyrics. And so I do see some similarities there. And I think there have been so many modern day, from Taylor Swift to Katy Perry, who sought out Glenn Ballard before her first album because she loved Jagged Little Pill. I think so many artists nowadays have looked to Alanis as like the fairy godmother of this singer-songwriter style that they wanted to try to.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like, I remember my head being turned around years ago when somebody was like, Madonna is more political than U2 or even The Clash. And I never really thought of it like that before.
Yeah, I think because with women, it gets wrapped up into this like pop package where people maybe don't take it as seriously as they would like a punk band who's talking about some of these kind of issues. It's just a different way that it comes to the surface, I think, too. But, it's really because of Madonna that we got Alanis, too, because she signed her when nobody wanted to sign Alanis. Madonna did so for Maverick. And she saw a lot of herself in Alanis. And I think there's something to be said about that.
Are you finished with this book on Lana Del Rey?
Yes, it's coming out in April. Yes.
So how many books are you going to do this year?
Actually, I don't have any on the docket right now. I'm trying to kind of reconfigure what I might want to do going forward. I want to do a bit more official books because these have all been unauthorized. And while I love doing that and doing all the research, I very much love first sources and primary sources and working with people to tell their stories too. So I have a couple of book ideas in mind that I want to start pitching out. So hopefully more to come.
What made you want to do a book on Greta Gerwig?
Actually, the publisher asked me if I wanted to, and it was a no-brainer for me. I love Greta Gerwig's films, and I think she fits in the movie realm of these other people I was writing about in the music world. And she's a music fan too, so there was definitely like a Venn diagram there. But Lady Bird is a film that I dedicated the Greta Gerwig book to my mother because me and my mother were Lady Bird and Christine. That was our relationship. And so I resonate so much with the humanity and the simplicity and the realness of Greta Gerwig films. The way she writes her scripts is it's so real. It's almost like you're watching, not a documentary, but it just feels like it's real people. And I love that about her work.
Right, even Little Women feels like a real thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your first concert?
My very first concert was Boyz II Men, Brandy, and Babyface when I was 11.
Oh, shit. That's a good one. Gabe, you were at that show, right?
I got there late and I missed Babyface, but it was good. No, hell no. I mean, no, it wasn't.
So, what was the first band that caught your ear? Was it them?
I was real big into R&B stuff when I was in grade school. I went to a Catholic grade school, and that's was the thing of the day. But my best friend and her sister were Black, and they loved the R&B stuff, and they introduced me to it, and we would make dance routines together. So that was my thing when I was a kid. But then as I started growing up and getting disillusioned with life in the church and everything, I of course turned to rock and punk music. Yeah. Yes. And my first rock concert was, my dad took me, Twisted Christmas, 96. I still remember the lineup. It was Bloodhound Gang, Fiona Apple, Sheryl Crow, The Wallflowers, Gravity Kills, Weezer, and Korn.
I thought you just said you don't remember the lineup. Did she say that?
No, I do remember. I said sorry.
Oh, you do remember?
I do remember. Yes.
All right, tell me that.
Okay,
all I heard was Bloodhound. When I hear Bloodhound Gang, I just go. I'm done. Okay, Bloodhound Gang. What else?
Fiona Apple.
Oh,
Sheryl Crow,
great.
The Wallflowers,
Yeah.
Gravity Kills,
Yeah.
Weezer, and Korn.
Corn.
Yeah.
I think our buddy Wes from Triple Fast went to that show, and he talked about it nonstop, like it was the best thing he'd ever seen.
For 14-year-olds me, it was mind-blowing.
Gabe, you got a question? It's been a while since you dusted off this old chestnut.
Oh, we're gonna bring that one out for 2026.
Yeah. Wait, were we talking about doing something else?
Yeah,
No.
but let's get this one out first.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right, Selena, you may or may not have heard this question before. We ask all the guests that come on the canned question: if you were on a deserted
People
island,
just ask this every day of people. It's just something. You know.
if you're on a deserted island, you can only listen to one band. Between these two bands,
Oof.
between the Replacements or REM. Sorry, what did I say that for? Replacements or Iron Maiden. Why did I say REM? That was dumb.
Freudian slip.
Iron Maiden or the
This
Replacements?
show.
I know.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna-
All right. Iron Maiden or the Replacements?
I'm gonna go with The Replacements.
Whoa.
I feel like they would put me in a happy mood if I'm on a deserted island. I need a mood elevator.
Well, what if you were on a deserted island?
I'm gonna go with The Replacements, but I also like REM too. If we're going back to that.
All right. REM or the Replacements?
Gabe has to start
Shoot.
loving the shit out of our
I'm still gonna go Replacements.
Yeah, baby.
Wow.
Did you guys see there was I saw something about a new movie that prominently features Number of the Beast.
Really?
Somebody I believe
Hamnet?
somebody I believe dancing to it and maybe lip syncing to it. A famous actor.
Huh.
Never heard of it.
I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, so I'm not going to say another word about what this movie might be. But
Is it out now or it's coming?
no, it's coming out soon though.
Oh, so you just won't tell us.
Yeah, specifically you. I just think you'll be annoyed. So
Why are you bringing it up then?
because if you had heard about it, we could talk about it.
Turkington moves.
I mean, is it a spoiler?
It's
Just talk
Turkington.
about it.
Apparently,
It's okay, Ben.
apparently in the new second 28 Years Later Part 2.
Oh, Ben!
Wait, they're making another one from the one they just did?
Yeah.
50 years.
Okay, that's a little.
Because people love it so much.
Ray,
You know that movie?
Ray Fiennes apparently does a whole Number of the Beast number.
I don't know how I feel about that. That movie freaked me out, the very first one that came out 20-something years ago, because there's
Oh, it's great.
big Selena in it, and I've never heard my name in pop culture other than, like, the singers. That was bizarre.
It's great.
Yeah.
I think the second one's pretty great, too.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It's very good. Very good. All right, here's something scary. You interviewed Gene Simmons.
Oh, wow.
I sure did.
Tell us what you learned from
I learned he's
the
very
demon.
sue happy. He's very lawsuit happy.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way.
He's the Trump of rock and roll. Oh, wait, whoa. What happened?
His team threatened to sue me if I didn't take out a part of my story. So I've never had. I know I've had that happen twice in my life where I was threatened with a lawsuit, even though I was in the right because I record everything and it's your word against mine. I have it on tape. But it was around the time that there were allegations that he like groped or assaulted a newscaster. This was a while ago, if you remember this vaguely. And
It doesn't sound like something he'd do.
right. This is probably like 10 years ago. I can't remember so don't like come at me because I don't remember the exact details, but it was something in that vein. But it was, I had referenced it in my story, but not just like a left field curveball. It was like relevant to the point I was making. And it was topical because it had just happened. And so the story published, his manager reached out to me and said, you need to take that out. If you don't, we will pursue litigation, claiming it was like false reporting. I had to get my editors involved, and it wasn't. I mean, this was reported widely.
Right.
The manager was like, if we'll never have you cover Kiss again. That's fine.
Yeah.
But a few years later, I reviewed Kiss, so you know what? It was fine.
That's right. I've heard that many times in my life. You'll never work. Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I will.
Right.
Let's go down this list. Chrissy Hind, how was that?
Rock and roll, and we decided to crown Chrissy Hind our queen of rock and roll for this issue. And so we did an in-person interview with her in Chicago. And I remember her team telling me all this list of things I could not do. I could not look her in the eye. I could not shake her hand. We couldn't have leather anywhere. And it was like, oh my God, like the list of requirements was very, very long. And so I went into this averting my eyes, like looking at a wall while trying to talk to her. And she looked at me like I was an alien. And she came over and gave me a hug. And so, you know, the teams behind bands really need to get on the same page with their artists, because it's just absolutely bizarre. But no, I met a few times after that. I've met her again and covered her, and she's a lovely human. I love Chrissy.
How would you even do that? Have you ever had to interview somebody and you couldn't look in the eye for real?
She was the only person I've ever been told that to, and I wanted to be respectful. This was also kind of early in my career, so I was like, shit, don't, mess this up. But I've never really had parameters like that other than just, you have 15 minutes with this artist. Cool.
Right.
What can we talk about in 15 minutes? But,
Well, what about Debbie Harry?
Debbie Harry's great. Debbie Harry gave me my advice on getting my first mammogram.
Oh,
and
that's pretty amazing.
As a badge of honor that Debbie Harry cared about my...
Wow. Yes. Can you tell us what she said? That's too creepy.
I don't remember. I just remember she told me I had to get it done because I was turning 40 that year, I think, and that's when you have to get them. And just to not be nervous and whatever. She gave me the spiel on how it worked.
Oh, that kicks ass.
Yeah.
That's great. I should probably stop there, but I'm going to ask you about one more kick-ass lady, Bonnie Raitt.
Oh, Bonnie. I love Bonnie. Bonnie Raitt is such a genuine human, and she had such lovely stories about everyone she's worked with. She's so unassuming in her character. She doesn't give herself enough credit, I don't think. And we were talking about the album she wrote right after John Prine died, and she had all these songs that were really kind of tapping into the storyteller nature that he had. And there was one that was called Just Like That, not the Sex and the City show, but it was about reading these newspaper articles and being really affected by a family kind of struggling with cancer. And that song made me cry. And she's lovely. She did a show with Mavis Staples right after that. We were talking about Mavis. I mean, the people she's worked with and the life she's led, and to still be doing it so many years later. I love seeing all these artists who are entering their twilight kind of years, and they're still so active. It gives me such hope and inspiration that you can still be creative no matter what age. I'm doing a story right now, actually, for Spin about a band called Shala Daz. And it's this father, Bill, and his 3 sons. The sons, 2 of them played in Charles Bradley's band on Daptone. And Bill is in his 70s and decided to start a doo-wop band with his sons. Like, he used to do kind of in the streets, style singing back in Brooklyn, back when he was like a kid. And here in his 70s, retired, he started up this music project. And I find that really, really cool.
Yeah, there's something about not burning out, it's like, what do you do after that initial fire? I mean, how do you keep it going? Can you still make great records?
And I think it's just the passion that fuels it. Because if Buddy Guy at 89 is still doing these residencies and touring and being in Sinners and making albums, that he absolutely loves what he does. And so you can feel that from these people.
It looks like you're pretty tuned in to the Chicago scene. Who should we be looking out for here?
In a few weeks, I'm going to see a band called Friend of a Friend over at G-Man Tavern. They're playing as part of Tomorrow Never Knows. I love them. They have kind of like a moody, synthy, Bjork, Radiohead kind of eclecticism to them. They have a crazy story. I interviewed them not too long ago, so I started a column for Spin called Horror Show, where I talk to artists who've had ghostly, supernatural, paranormal experiences and how it kind of changed how they create. And they, unknowing to them, booked an Airbnb in Southern Illinois that was massively haunted. It was the site of the first exorcism. And they had a crazy time recording this album there. It's a fun story on Spin if people are into like haunted stuff. It's bananas.
Gabe loves haunted stuff. Gabe, you like ghosts, right?
No, I'll stay away, but it sounds like an interesting story. I know the Misfits recorded in a haunted house, I think.
Trent Reznor, right? He lived in the Tate murder house for a while, recording there.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's some interesting.
That's right. Yeah.
Pig.
So cool. So cool to like set up in a place where awful murders happen and like, do interviews and say I'm so cool for it's just great. Have you heard Tough Suds?
No.
They're from Chicago. They're pretty good.
Cool.
I like them. Whatever. Check them out. Check them out. Fuck those guys. All right, so we do this thing around here called What's the Best? And we give you your choice. You could do music, rock books, or you could do What's the Best Pearl Jam songs. And you picked...
I picked the best Pearl Jam songs because there's way too many rock books I still need to read, and I don't want to mess that up, so...
Yeah, but not many of them are very good, so I'm pretty sure you're okay.
You know what's really good, though? Not to pitch him again, but Cameron Crowe's memoir,
Yeah,
The Uncool, is fantastic.
it's a good title for it.
Yeah.
Gabe, do you know why it's called The Uncool?
Lester Bangs, yeah.
I don't, but...
Well, Selena, I knew you knew, but Gabe didn't know. Now he knows, but the funny thing is in 5 minutes he won't know again. So we're going to do the best Pearl Jam song. So here's how we do this. We go around the table, the proverbial table. You're going to go first. I believe Ben goes second. Gabe is third. I am last. And if somebody takes one of your choices, you go, oh, goddamn you, and then come up with an alternate.
Okay.
So yeah. So you're first up.
Okay, so my first song, I'm going to go with a song off of 10, which I know sounds cliche, but that album is a no-skip album for me, but my absolute favorite song on that record, and there's a reason Pearl Jam starts most of their live shows with it, is Release.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
My list.
Sorry, Alan. I love it.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's over. I can't even go anymore. I got a whole story about that song and everything.
For real?
I got a host. Yeah. Go ahead, Gabe.
No, I can't.
It's on my list.
I can't take her thunder. Selena, go ahead.
No, I want to hear the story.
We can talk about it.
Oh. They played the Metro in 91, was it, Scott?
It was 92,
92?
wasn't it?
First time they came to Chicago, played the Metro, and it was the biggest thing in the world. I guess the Metro had brought in a soundboard for that show and everything, and they opened
They
with
didn't have a soundboard before?
They brought in a new one for that show.
I see. Okay. All right.
And they opened with that song.
They did.
And
That's why it was on my list, too.
And I think they simulcast it on XRT later, and we recorded and everything. It's like my favorite song of all time by Pearl Jam, and every time I hear it, it just brings me back to that show. My favorite show of all time. Favorite concert.
It wasn't going to be on my list, and I listened to it today, and I was driving, and then I found myself singing along. And I didn't want to, but I was like, speak to me! And I was like, oh, well, this has got to go on the list.
Such a great song.
It is great.
The humming of it, the emotion in that song is very visceral.
Yeah. If you look at the video bootleg of that, you can see my hair up in front. It's Ben's turn.
Ben's turn.
Okay, well, in honor of Selena's book, I'm going... All my picks are going to be...
Well, this is Pearl Jam, yeah. They're all in honor of Selena's book.
Yeah, but Pearl Jam live, so I'm going live cover versions of songs that Pearl Jam has done. And I've even got, I've got dates and venues.
Nope. Gone.
Do not insult Selena's book like this.
Nope.
How dare you?
Nope.
Number one. One of the great power pop new wave songs of all time, I Got You by Split Enz. And
no.
Pearl
You
Jam
have to
does
pick a
kick-ass.
It's not a Pearl Jam song. You have to pick a Pearl
What are you
Jam song.
talking about? Nobody gave me that instruction.
Yes, yes, I did. Yes, I did.
No.
Maybe
Gone.
Selena can draw this one up
You
and
just said
say
what's the
yes
best
or no.
Pearl
Does
Jam?
it count or
This-
not?
To me, this is the best
I'm
Pearl
gonna
Jam.
count it.
Oh,
Because
she's
I
gonna
think-
let go.
I think Pearl Jam does their own takes on the covers, so it's all right.
No. See,
Yes.
so this is the part of the
Yes.
show Selena isn't in
Yes.
charge. Wrong. Gong.
I had a cover on my list too, but it was Pearl Jam adjacent. So I'm gonna go with it.
No, it's a gong. Sorry.
You're gonna gong
Okay.
all of Ben's picks.
I'm gonna gong all of Ben's picks. Ben, you better start picking some Pearl Jam songs. We're not gonna get anything on the
I'm
board.
not afraid of the gong. History will bear me out.
This is a really, it's like last week when you didn't you alphabetized your top 10.
Yes.
Now you're just not even gonna play the game.
I'm playing it my way.
No, wrong. Now, come on. You can't do this. All right, Gabe, go ahead.
I will pick another song from 10, but I'm going to pick it from a different source because I guess you would say maybe the live version or maybe the even unplugged version of the song Porch. Porch.
You're gonna plug Porch.
The long extended middle? Oh, yes.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is this world coming to?
The live versions of that early on the first couple tours where he's just hanging up on the rafters and stuff and, falling on the crowd sometimes. Didn't he fall on?
Yeah, that was his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went up there.
So
that whole thing.
Yeah, that was part of the show. So it's the live version of Porch. Anyway.
Do you concur with this, Selena?
Love it. Yeah. Porch was on my alts list, so good pick.
All right.
I'm going to honor two things that Selena's done lately. I'm going to honor this book, and I'm going to honor Cameron Crowe. I'm going to do something from Singles, from the Singles soundtrack. You guys got me?
Mm-hmm.
We're following?
Okay. But I'm not doing State of Love and Trust. No, I'm doing Breath
Okay, then.
by Pearl Jam. It's got one of their best, their best bridges. It's a really good bridge. Gabe, have you listened to the song recently?
I have not. I got to go back and listen because it's been a long time. I thought you were going to say
Yeah,
State of Love and Trust. I forgot there was even another song in there from Pearl Jam.
It's a good one. I heard it, and then Breath came up, and I was like, hold on. I haven't heard this song in forever. This is a great song. We should talk about this instead of State of Love and Trust. It's the ooh, ooh.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Fuck it. State of Love and Trust. Let's pick State of Love and Trust.
You know that the people who made Friends stole the idea of Singles to make that show?
Singles, I hope he's not listening. It's not a good movie.
Oh, really? I disagree.
It's not.
Well, what's your favorite Cameron Crowe movie, since you're a big movie person?
I really, really, really love Almost Famous. And I love the director's cut of Almost Famous. And I had a very similar experience that you had. I was really down, and I had just gotten in an argument with our record label, and I was like, fuck you, I don't want to do this anymore. And I went to go see Almost Famous, and I came out of it, and I was like, I feel better about this, So,
Good old Cameron.
yeah. I like Jerry Maguire. I think Jerry Maguire is great.
I liked Elizabethtown. I know a lot of people pan it, but I really like that movie.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. What is it? Aloha? Is that the other one? I went to see Aloha.
Say anything, of course.
Of course. I think it's your turn.
It's back to me. All right, my
It's back
next
to you.
one. I Got Shit from the American Ball album.
Oh, yeah.
When I hear that song, it brings me right back to the mid-90s. There's something that just is like perfume with that song, that I get all the memories flooding back in my head anytime I hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. That's not on that Merkenball record, though, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I Got It is on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They put it on Lost Dogs, I think, or one of the other compilations thereafter. But yeah, it came out of the sessions with Neil.
Gabe, do you know what a merkin is?
I'm not following you. I'm on my next song and I'm changing my mind already. So I'm sorry. Go ahead again.
Do you know what a merkin is?
No, that was me avoiding the question. Go ahead.
All right, it's Ben's turn. Ben.
Pearl Jam's fantastic live cover version of which they did on David Letterman in 2004, but I think they
you know what we're going to do? Not only I apologize. This is really... We're going to have a conversation afterwards. We just don't want to do it in front of you. Gabe, it's your turn.
I got a little story about this one.
Oh, here he is.
I'm not going to pick
you
the
like
cover.
Storytellers?
I'm not going to pick
Gabe Rodriguez.
No, I don't. I'm not known for being a storyteller. I've always wanted to hear Eddie Vedder sing "You've Got to Hide Your Love Away" by the Beatles.
Hey!
I'm not going to pick that song, but the reason why I wanted him to play that song is because of elderly woman in a small town, or behind the counter in a small town. Mm-hmm. That 3/4 beat measure with the acoustic guitar and just him and his voice, and that's all I need.
No, you do say that. You do say that a lot. That every time that song comes on, you say it sounds like You've Got to Hide Your Love Away.
I've said it before.
I've heard a story
later. Yes,
many,
said it in
many,
93
many
or whatever it
times.
was. But anyway, elderly woman in a small town, whatever it's called, I can never remember.
Elderly woman behind the counter in a small town.
In a small town shop, right?
No, it's
Elderly.
elderly woman and several species of small furry animals gathered together in a cave and grooving with a pict.
Yes.
That's right.
That's my number 2.
This is going to be tough. This is not easy. I am going to go with
Immortality.
Animal. I think that's probably their most brutal song. It's really okay. It's got that riff that's kind of like the riffs on 10, but it's just I don't know. There was a lot of talk when In Utero came out, like it doesn't sound like Nevermind. We did it with Steve Albini. It's a fuck you to the industry. No one really talks about what a fuck you Versus was to 10, to their first record. They're like, they took away all that reverb, all the tricks that they were doing on that record, and it's just everything's stripped bare. Everything's in your face. Everything sounds great, but there's no tricks on that record. They got rid of the click track. It's just a real band playing in a room, and it sounds really, really great. That whole record sounds great. It's probably my favorite Pearl Jam record. So I go with Animal.
Good pick.
Thanks.
Is it back to me? Oh,
It is back to you.
3.
I have like so many here. Okay, so I also kind of had a cover, but it's adjacent to Pearl Jam. And it's when they cover Mother Love Bone's Chloe Dancer Crown of Thorns.
Oh, that's borderline, Scott. I don't know if you can gum that.
I mean, that's like early. Okay, I have other picks. I can give you another.
No. I agree.
No,
that should float because of Jeff and Stowe.
Yeah.
The connection.
And I like that they always kind of pay homage to Andy Wood, because I feel like, I've said this many times, but I feel like the Seattle scene really happened, sadly, because of Andy Wood stuff. And I think he was just the great unifier from the great beyond and in life. And I feel like the Seattle scene wanted to get there for him because he wanted it so bad. And so I think paying homage to Andy is really important, and I appreciate that Pearl Jam continues to do it at very pivotal moments in their career.
Well, I've never heard this. Where were they playing it? At what show?
So they did it at their 10th anniversary in Vegas in 2001. And then they did it, I saw it personally at the PJ20 weekend in Alpine Valley, when Chris Cornell was a special guest, and they did a whole bunch of Temple the Dog and Mother Love Bone songs, and it was incredible. So there's these moments that they have where they do bring it out. It's not often,
Right.
but it's
I
meaningful.
was at that show, and I don't remember it.
You
I
know?
must have been. No, I must
Were
have
you at
been.
both nights?
No.
Okay. I think they did it night 1, if I remember correctly.
There were 2 nights? I didn't
There were 2 nights. Yeah.
Did Queens play both nights?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was the same lineup both days, but Pearl Jam did a different set each night, of course.
Good. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Ben, how do you do it?
His way. His way.
St. Louis, Missouri, 1994.
Gabe, what's your number? Your number 3.
We're just gonna skip right over Ben.
Might as well.
I'm trying to figure out if this song has a chorus or not. And if you're following me, I went with 10. I went with the second record, and now I'm going with Vitalogy. Vitalogy. How do you say that? I'm gonna pick Corduroy.
Whoa! Nice.
Because of that middle part where he goes up higher, and the whole crowd goes with him. I'm not gonna sing it, but you know what I'm talking about.
Take my picture.
Yes. Who doesn't get goosebumps when he's going up that high?
It's good. I mean, I almost picked Nothing Man because of that part where he hits the upper register.
Yeah. So that's mine. Corduroy, number 3. I got 2 of my picks. Selena stole my first one, but that's all right.
Corduroy was on my list. I had nine songs on the list. I had a lot to play with here. Leash was on my list.
But what's your last pick?
It's between 2. It's between In Hiding, and it's between this, Rear View Mirror. I think I gotta go with Rear View Mirror.
I had it on mine.
I gotta go with that. Yeah, we gotta do that one. Once again, I mean, this is a song that, like, it sounds great. And when they cut loose at the end, you know, and Dave goes into that double time, it just sounds like if there was a click track, they just turn that shit off and said, go, you know. It's a great song. But In Hiding is pretty good, too. Do you have any alternates there, Selena?
Yeah, I had a few. I had Of the Girl from binaural.
Mm-hmm.
Love that song, like the bluesy breakdown in the middle. I had Red Mosquito off of No Code.
Right.
I actually picked a track from Dark Matter because I think that's such a return to form, that album that just came out in 2024. 4? Yeah, 4. Setting Sun. Love the last track on that album.
Right.
Really, really good. Yeah. And Dirty
Ben
Frank.
agrees with you.
Dirty Frank.
Dirty Frank.
Love that funky, like, Red Hot Chili Peppers influence on that song.
Oh, yeah.
Scott loves that.
Ben, did you have any alternates?
Alternates are for.
All right, well, Selena, thanks for doing this. I'm sorry one of us didn't play along, but
Oh my
Like it.
gosh.
I like it.
it's okay.
Very
We're gonna have a
contrarian.
talk.
Thank you,
We're gonna have a talk with him. Very contrarian. Yeah, right.
Pearl Jam spirit. He got the assignment. He got it right. I like it.
You know when someone is losing in a game, and they get up and they walk away. That's not a contrarian, okay? They get up and they go, "I'm going home." That's not a contrarian. All right, just so we know what a contrarian is. So you've got Lana Del Rey coming out. This Pearl Jam book is out. All the other books you've done are out. Anything else you want to plug?
Yeah, sometimes I'm actively contributing there, Spin, like you said, and if you're in Chicago, I'm on Fox WFLD every first Friday to talk about my concert picks to see every month.
Every month?
Every month.
All right. Well, thanks for doing this. We've been trying to get you on for a while, so I'm glad we got you when you're like post vacation hangover.
Yeah. No, thank you for having me. It's an honor to be on this.
Yes,
It
thank
is.
you.
I don't read
All the
very
people
much.
you've had on here?
Selena, I don't read very much, and usually I fall asleep when I do, but I started reading this book last night. I've been a little preoccupied trying to ship out orders of the last Local H refresh device, but
It's always about.
this is very good read. It's not crazy for me, but I can't wait to get into the other titles and other chapters, because that first section about the first Pearl Jam show was really good. So
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I do. Thank you. And thank you, Scott, for writing the intro. It's a great intro.
Well.
Will you give us an exclusive here, Scott? Will you read the first sentence of your intro?
Sure. Here it goes.
Drum roll.
If you wanted to get on the radio in the 90s, your best bet was to get a lead singer that looked just like Ben Reiser.